Hello and welcome, Dr. Max here. We are back with a True Start location, Rome, playing here. So this is the map from the game, I believe, is just called the Mediterranean. So it's going to be Rome, Greece, Egypt, and Carthage. So we're only going to have 3 opponents. And we are playing as Rome, just because they're pretty awesome. We're going to found our capital right here as the Fabius. So just quickly for Rome's thing, the kind of perks of being Rome. So if we do Rome in the old world, I am Romulus. Let's found our capital. Sweet. Rome, I believe, they get access to the legionary eventually and a bunch of other good stuff. But if I remember correctly, default their nation gets +2, I think, military per turn, I should say training rate. So really, really strong. Let's found our capital here as the champions to even increase that. So Rome is going to be basically pumping out the cities, or pumping out the units, excuse me. I'm going to start with divination as well, because the Shrine of Bellona also gives me 2 training per year. So that will even boost Rome's production even more. We have a lot of really good resources here. Of these, the mine is going to be the best because that will also then increase our training rate. So we are immediately going to build a mine here. And let's go explore. So it looks like there's a city site down here. Probably that's like Capua. With this explorer, let's go check this out. Ancient monument structure says, passerby, whoever you may be, I was once king of kings. Grudge me not, therefore dispute the verse that covers my body. Let's study their rituals, and we got some science, which is awesome. Let's run over here and get this as well. My scouts slowly approach the ruins under the cover of darkness. Flying whirling metal in the firelight, but there are no battle cries. Within the ruins, you see a group of women locked in a circular dance beneath the stars, each bearing a spear and shield, which they spin and wield with ease. Sempronia, who is their leader. I thank you for not interrupting the rites. This is the tomb of one of Amazons of old, sacred to Artemis. Let's raise a shrine. So we have the Amazon cult, which gives us additional thing and gives us 2 orders per year. Awesome. So we'll be able to do that. Can't marry anyone at this point. Let's also check down here. Silver is going to be really good. We have another thing down there. This guy then will basically, we're going to run out of turns here. Not surprising on the first thing. I will move him down here, and let's keep exploring. Have the Apennines. The good thing about being Rome is it's going to be really easy to basically just defend this. We have more ore here, which is great. So when Rome continues to expand out, we'll be able to keep pumping out those military units. I'm seeing some pearls. Fantastic. Got another city site up here. I would basically consider that to be... what is that? It's not in Liguria, it's the Venetti, so basically kind of like Padua. Okay, the Fabius are upset. Let's make a treasure for them, and the Fabius like me. I don't know why the Fabius don't like me. You literally have the only city. They're discontent, missing wine and dyes. I'm going to try and get it for you, I promise. You just got to give me some time. All right, Egypt already. Yeah, Egypt, I think, gets the starting stone, so they're going to crush it there and get the Hanging Gardens, which is not surprising. Okay. Temple stands atop the crest. It's terrace decorated with bright metal and ceramic. All life began. Soldier brings bold. This strange powder seems hesitant. Let's give it a go. Get 20 culture, and I have become exotic. Ooh. Look at me being all exotic. So if I remember with this map, it doesn't go very far north. There's another, I want to say it's the Imperium Romanum map that goes pretty far north. It includes, Germany and France, or to use the, terms of the Romans, Gallia and Germania. Let's keep exploring here. I know we're not exactly going down there. We'll meet Greece soon enough, I am sure. Have some barbarians here in what is basically looking like Brundisium, so I think it's worth trying to take the fight to them while we can. They're also pretty strong up there. Okay, labor force. So it wants drama to basically give me, start some music in the game. Gnosticism's okay. Odeons are pretty good. Pasture, let me look and see if I basically have anything that is gameable here. So we'll be able to do nets. We have fish and pearls for Capua, which is awesome. Problem is right now there's basically not game there, right? That is worth approaching. This is another urban area, which I believe if I take or completely surround with my borders, I get an extra victory point. So that's pretty cool. Drama seems okay. This is pretty good. Slavery is decent. If we go to, let's look at our draws here. Again, the tech tree is fine. We'll eventually want forestry, which comes from Polis, which we already have. Aristocracy gives us the ambassador, which is real fundamental for basically starting the being able to have relations with other countries. Got some horses down there, which then would require the trapping. Let's go punch some barbarians in the face here. See what we can do. We're on our way down the coast here trying to meet Greece. We've found the Narenta River. Awesome. And then this guy can run there. Barbarians are doing some damage. To be expected. They have another guy coming up there. We'll get the kill. And then we'll park our guy. Oh, we're already taking it. Sweet. Let's hit them too. I want to make sure my worker is able to build this Shrine of Bellona as soon as we can to keep increasing our ability to... Okay, we're in the Illyrian forests. Very cool. And let's even grab this. We got the Drinus River. Okay, small jungle island off the coast. Explorers discover a cave. Advisors are astonished. Early ancestors, more sinister. We don't have exploration. I can destroy or leave it. Let's destroy. I'm vigilant. Cool. Okay. And we'll have these guys. So there is what would be basically Marseille today, Massilia in ancient times. Starving lore keepers encamped. Oratory in exchange for food. Yes, I will feed you. That sounds great. And I get rhetoric as a result. Heck yeah. Got ore there too, so Massilia is going to be really strong when we get it. And there's the Loire Valley. Alright, my guys are taking it. Alright, Fabius wants a marriage offer, so here we can have another tactician. Not bad. Or we can have Lucilla, who is a builder. I like Lucilla. Give me some gold, and we'll pop out an heir. Okay, here, absolutely, we want this city site. Now, we can give it to the Claudii, who are the landowners, which is decent. The Valerii are pretty good. I do like this, minus 25 special, and then it also gives me orders per year and gives me additional luxuries, which is really, really good to start. Now, if I remember the landowners, though, what they do is their rural specialists are really good. Farms are great, and we get 2 citizens immediately. The luxuries they're going to want are honey and olives. We're going to have silver there. The Valerii want gems and incense, while the Julii want pearls and wine, both of which I can provide to them. Yeah, we're going to put the Julii down. And I'm Romulus the Settler, which is giving me more things there. Okay. Capua, our growth is decent. I think the first thing we should try and build here is a worker. Make sure that happens. And then down here, Let's wreck this guy. And that should basically be the end of him. With this guy, I'm going to run north since I know there's not really a chance that I am going to... We found the Rhodanus River, also known as the Rhone. Let's go try and find Greece. We got wine there. We're basically right now coming down kind of... this would be Epirus. And we have a city site right across the thing. Nice. Okay. Rome, at this point, we could do a minor, which will increase our military production, or we can start trying to build a warrior. So the Legionary and the Hestatus are what you want, but we're going to need to pass our laws there. Hestatus is pretty good. Legionary is even better. At this point, I think let's go minor. It will increase my research capabilities, my science, which the more I can basically do that over the course of the game, the better it is. We are getting olives down there. Quite a bit of a stretch to get there, but I think in time we'll be able to. Alright, I have come a long way. Some nights howling the wolves, so I can take strength from my new pack to control 10 population. Pretty close. 6 technologies. Let's do this, especially because we're going to probably start popping out some settlers here soon. So we're holding on to the city site. I want to make sure we have it. Awesome. And then let's move this militia down here and see if basically there's anything we can see. Northern Sicily with more wine. So many fish, holy crap. I know over here there is a way to basically try and settle something over on Sardinia at some point. Good city site there, which we're going to want, and then we're going to want to fight the barbarians up there. And basically, I think at this point we're just going to want to rapidly expand. That is the name of the game for us here. That city site is doing fine. I think if I leave it, I think I can just claim this. So I am going to just pop him there to sleep. I can try and claim this city site too, which is pretty good and would probably piss off Greece. So we found Corcyra. We are the explorer and have discovered some additional stuff. Let's try and meet Greece first. I don't know where they are. I'm basically coming up into their grill. Okay, so here's the top of the map. So yeah, a little bit of France included. I'm not worried about anything that's going to be coming over the Alps. So I've discovered Gaul. Sweet. Lavender, nice. And so now we're making our way down here. We found the Pyrenees, so we'll basically be coming down the coast of Spain. And we have encountered Greece. And we need 5 range units. Now their thing is, okay, they are Leonidas. So that means that, okay, they have established Pella as their start. So I'm going to park it on the city site then, and then just sleep. No point in me trying to fight them. Okay, I'm seeing some guys there. Cool. At this point, I'm just going to move back up here. We know what our targets are, which is going to be trying to settle here and then fight and try and take Mediolanum. Servilia, who is my sister-in-law. Romulus, I'm entranced by your beauty. I love you. Say you feel the same way. I am more than just a pretty face, although I am very pretty. Yeah. Got a lover. No big deal. Citrus, awesome. Is there a city site down here? The answer seems to be no. We are kind of running out of stuff to do. We found ore here. This then would be Syracuse. That's where we want to go. So eventually we're going to get there. Syracuse is going to be the fighting area between Carthage and me. I can tell you that. You can just park it, I think. We'll skip and basically see if they respond at all. We know what we're trying to do here. Our worker in Capua needs to be there. I think after we get that worker, we build a settler to claim here. Again, I'm not in any, like, I'm not concerned at all about this being taken from me. Greece and I eventually are going to fight here, right? They're going to probably come through here. This is a good bottleneck that if I can eventually establish something there, that is super great. But this guy should, I think at this point, let's just run down the coast of Spain and see what we can get. And at this point, I don't necessarily want to keep using my things, but we are getting some, I'm the Intrepid, nice. And I also get a bonus. Let's study the process. Sorghum on tile, 2060. So sorghum right there. Cool. That's pretty cool. Good for them. I think also Rome has an additional fatigue per unit, which is very strong. Okay, my wife is timid, so she lost some stuff. Okay. All right, court is open debate on the topic of cultural enrichment. We can do epics, which gives you 10 per thing in the military, or exploration, which is movement bonus along neutral river. Scouts can move on water. What shall we decree? Epics, exploration, crap. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to do exploration. Feels bad. Okay. Doing this, then the Shrine of Ceres is pretty good and will make Rome a lot stronger. I do like the farm though here, especially because we are running a little bit of a food shortage. I'm just going to tell them to sleep. Doesn't look like they're going to attack me. Okay. We have discovered the Sierra Nevada. How about that? So we basically just have our guys parked here. We're waiting and waiting and waiting. Remus is deceitful. And we have some Roman paganism. Sweet. Okay, Princess Consort Servilia of Rome, who is my sister-in-law. She wants to discover the courtship of Rome. Oh, she wants my queen to be the thing. Sure. So she's governor of Rome. Wife has shown promise in basic weapon drills. What should we do? Let's hire a veteran soldier as a tutor, because that increases her courage, which is what we want, because she was already timid, I believe. Holy crap. Lots of silver, or we're going to want Spain here when we can get it. Awesome. Scout discovers a long abandoned dwelling. We got some science out of it. Very intriguing indeed. Very cool. Good for you, man. All right. Here, a settler would take a long time. We'll do a warrior. Research here. Slingers are quite good. Or lumber mill. Yeah, I think we want trapping. I'm gonna sneeze again, sorry. And we can have an ambassador now, which is awesome for us. Okay, we have, what do we want to decrease? So centralization, if I remember correctly, farms on march, or vassalage. Unit consumption, that seems pretty good. Per culture level, I mean, it's okay. I don't know if there's many marches around us. That's the thing. Right? Like, do we have any marshes that are concerning for us? And I basically think the answer here is no, right? We can import an ambassador, so let's do that. And let's put the orator here. So that way foreign countries, basically when they meet us, will like us because of my ambassador. Leonidas is stronger than me, but I have more stuff going on, because of course I do. Shrine of Ceres seems pretty good as a start. I know it's going to cost stone, and I'm running out of stone. You can run like hell. Okay, we have like desert here, pretty interesting. We're in the south of Spain now. Capua, settler. Absolutely need it. I don't think I can hurry production. Right, we don't have anything. Volunteer, no, but I need developing culture. Okay, centralization or vassalage. I think we're going to go vassalage here. It seems right. We have our one law enacted. We can also do epics or exploration. We have the thing to do it. I think we go exploration. Okay, Egypt has completed the Hanging Gardens, so F them. Greece is already very strong because they're just expanding like crazy. I think they do start with an extra city against you, though, which is a real bummer. Dyes are really good right there. I think this is basically, that's Africa now proper, and there are some gems, which is cool. I assume Carthage and I will fight over that in time. At this point, then, let's do nets here to be able to build settlers faster out of Rome. Also, I'm going to run this guy up here to keep an eye on that city site, and then move this guy here and then heal. Okay, Greeks. We can do a trade mission. Sure. Greece and I are cool. My explorer now should be able to move on water, yeah? Okay, so we can go start exploring Africa. Okay, Seer Diphobe, who is a newcomer to me, sits upon a crumbling dais. Been waiting for you. Ooh. What is it going to take to build the Oracle? Yeah, it requires the Oracle. I want to figure out what is the Oracle. By the way, one thing I haven't mentioned in this series, the tooltips in this game are fantastic. Really, really good. Basically, if you want to know what is what, you know, it is super solid. So I love that. The Oracle is really good. Now, if I remember correctly, the Oracle requires a weak culture and a hill. Okay, let's try it then. No one has started the Oracle yet, and that seems pretty good. And we have a courtier already. Okay, Rome. Working on it. It's connected. It has a farm. If I even do this, it gives me more, but I think what we're going to do is build another warrior. And then this guy can run up here. Basically, our goal is going to be to try to clear out what we can. And our population of 2 will improve. I know that. And let's park it on the city site. And sentry in case anything's coming up. Let's promote you. Seems pretty good. And then let's also add Romulus, myself as a general. Counterattacks during melee is just really good. And I'm putting myself out there. Prince Queso, woo! Border growth, where would that happen? That's not terrible. I'm going to go for it. I know it's maybe a little trashy to try, but we're going to give it a go. Right, and again, those free things, there is opportunity cost. However, it basically means that I don't have to appoint a lot of specialists at this point to try and do anything. Can add a general here. Which seems quite good. This is Duchess. Let's do a quick move you, and let's do a promotion while we can. Guard for that defense is fantastic. And let's just fly on these coastal waters the best we can. I have a little bit more, so I am going to forced march there. Just once. Okay, we built that. Let's start getting some nets here. And let's get ready to fight. These barbarians are very strong, and we get the stun. And we'll attack this guy out here. Skirmisher dies. Learn from this. She's no longer proud. She becomes humble. Cool. Good on ya. I don't know why she took so much damage, but it is what it is. And let's move this guy up here and just run like hell. Okay, Rome. Settler. It's time. And we will meet Carthage eventually going this way, right? We have to. And let's do one forced march, say, here. Okay, my brother has converted to paganism. He doesn't like me. It makes sense. So Greece will give me stone. I can give them civics. I can give them training. I think training for stone. And we'll like each other. We're very friendly people. Okay, we'll do this. It's across the river, which isn't the best. I know that. We should be able to get a kill on this guy. And we do. Let's erase. So Tully the commander, recent sacking is dangerous and necessary. She accuses the court of willfully sowing the seeds of unending war by acting in a way only serves it. How shall we respond? I'm not warlike. I'm going to erase them. I'm intolerant. Okay. I assume this is a weakness. Yep. And she's probably not going to like me as much. But we'll pass. Nice city site there. That's pretty cool. Comes a site that looks ceremonial capital. I can preserve it and learn the history, and I got some wisdom as a result. Very cool. And let's try and discover Carthage. We have. You'll probably like me then as a result. Yep. Okay, we're doing what we need to do here. That will make Rome a little bit better. What is the border here? My initial city of Rome. I can build nets here for the crabs. And first to discover the Padus River. Tyranny and Constitution, if what I remember, is pretty good. Pasture is decent. It also gives me then Professional Army. That's pretty good. Where do I go? Husbandry seems fine then. Oh, and he's dead. Well, there you go. Have marble there. Very nice. Let's put this guy over here on the city site. And then you can just chill for a turn. Okay, we've met Carthage. Cool. They already have some stuff. The Shrine of Balhaman. Yeah, we're in a position now where we're doing settler. So we'll be doing pretty good here. We have expanded. Okay, Carthage and Greece want us to mediate a dispute. Wealthy Carthaginian bought land and cattle in Greece. Greek seller says this Greek copy includes male cattle only. It's a translation issue. The contract says different things in different languages. We have independent. I am traditional. Yep, cool. I got some civics as a result. And I settled the dispute. Look at that. They both like me as a result. Look at me go. Oracle seems pretty good to build right there, although it does come at the expense of I can't do like a pyramid mine. But if I can do the Oracle, I need 400 stone. Okay, how am I going to do this? I can try and buy. I'm so close. Can't do it yet. I need stone. I'll build some more nets there. And I think after this, it's basically like that's the end of the map, right? It doesn't go up higher than this. That's the end. Can't go there, which then tells me the Alps are the peak. And with that, then, we should be up because we have that 2. I've totally surrounded that. Oh, I think this then lets me build additional things. Like I'll be able to build ore in Rome and be able to pump out units even faster, which is pretty awesome. Let me just cycle through units. We've discovered an island. Sweet. Let's learn her military techniques. Oh, I got military drill. Hell yeah. Look at that. Look at me go. Pass. 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 Okay. Dido has made impassioned speech. Better nature solicit our aid. She's a diplomat. I can provide some food. Sure. And you owe a favor to me. Young nobles are pleased with our decision to explore the wider world. So because I have exploration, the Fabii, who is me, they want to contribute. Sure. And you like me. Yeah. I'm gonna say, don't threaten me. What are you gonna do? You're gonna plot against me? Good. I'll fight you. Alright, we'll take this while we can. I'm just gonna sentry these troops. I don't need them right now. We can take Malta. Exploring an ancient ruin. Forces come across a group of bandits. What can I do? Yeah, I'll take you in. I have a courtier. Cool. I for sure am going to want to take Sicily when I can, which means I will need to build boats to do so. But at this point here, we can start to kind of make our way down. I know that eventually we'll hit coast there because it's the coast of Africa. Our training is but we will get access then to pearls. So that seems like basically something we need to do. Particularly because one of my families, who are the Julii, want pearls. Let's found this city here. So we have the Julius already, the Julii, and we have the Fabii. So the Claudii will give me 2 growth. 50 farms are pretty good. Or do I go for them? 2 civics per year per precious resource, which is defined as gems, gold, silver, pearls. That's only in their things, though, right? We don't have pearls here, do we? Let me see. Oh, we will have pearls. Okay. It's not connected to the capital. That's fine. They'll like me. I'll get a luxury of literature. I mean, that's pretty good, right? Or do I go for the Claudii? On seat founded, family cities, get a bunch of stuff. What do they want? The landowners want... They have the same thing, yeah. Most cities, few cities, they want honey and olives. We have olives. I can give them olives, right? These are olives. Yes. I think let's go Claudii then here. That seems the best. Brundisium then. Here we already have citizens. And let's build a worker then to help them out. This guy then can heal. He's going to make his way towards the coast. And there's just a random urban spot there, but we are now basically just exploring the coast of Africa, and Carthage is already parked. They want that city site. It makes sense. What do I think is worth taking here? I mean, obviously, I want that. Barley is pretty good. That seems like another really good kind of cloudy eye area. And they would get marble. I mean, here the city doesn't have much going on. We can build this now, the Oracle. I'm 200 food. Okay, I'm going to buy some then. Build the Oracle. Do it. I want the Oracle. We built our fishing nets. We can even do some more down here. That seems worth it. Carthage is parking it there. Makes a ton of sense why they would. Okay, Rome. What are you going to do? You've built a settler. Farmer seems pretty good. Would spread the borders. We don't have the food to do some of this stuff. Already built our miner there because he's a rural specialist, so it can't be upgraded. That would give us some more stone. At this point, I think we just build. We don't have the stone to build a slinger, so let's just build a warrior. Okay, Duchess Amelia, who is my niece, can be tutored by courtiers, and then Tullia the commander died. Oh, that feels bad. Okay, Leonidas desires to build a relationship. What can I do? Sure, we'll have peace with Greece for now. That's fine. Rebel barbarian refugees. They request our aid in sanctuary. We have developing culture. I don't need scouts. Let them settle in Rome. We got a citizen. Cool. So she's from the Fabii family. Right, which then they want hero and commander. So let's have her study tactics then. And we'll park it right here. This seems to me like the place then to put down a cloudy eye city. And in Aquileia, we will build a worker to start working on that barley. I'll then move these guys over here and heal them while we can. We've met Egyptians. Okay. Curious Egyptians appear on the path ahead. They place them on the ground. The leaders who speak express excitement over this momentous offering a gift of fine wine and meat. Sure, thank you. That was very nice. We lost some legitimacy, but who cares? Amid the ruins are explores an ancient burial site. These riches along with these lands fall under the domain of Egypt. Desist and your trespass shall be overlooked. I'm going to seize the trove. What are you going to do, Egypt? Fight me? Good luck. You're going to come all the way across the map. Psh. He can come over and heal as well. And then we'll get ready to party basically on the next turn. News arrives. Dido is dead. Alright, there you go. How will I use... Let's learn about their land. You become suspicious, and I got some science. Cool. Let's use that, and let's also then bring this person down here too. basically let them come to me. We have this warrior who can come over here. And then we're going to keep trying to explore Egypt and see what happens. Rome. The fisher to get the crabs and stuff is pretty good. I am going to want another worker at some point, but I think I want another settler here while we can. The goal being eventually to start pushing our way up here, because I really want down here. Look at that silver, that ore. That's going to be such a powerful city that we're going to need. Or want. Spoked wheel gives me a chancellor. Metaphysics is decent. Archives are quite good. Yeah, I think the chariot is okay. Like, I mean, it's a good unit. But the chancellor basically letting me keep my internal politics in order is great, and what we're going to want here. Okay, my son, Kaiso, is worth it, and we don't have an ambassador anymore. Alright, Ilya the Order is dead. Her body prepared. Wants to know, will you organize it? Yes, I will lead the rites myself. And I am mourning. Very sad. Roman education. Okay, Aemilia, give her access to the historical texts. More time training. Let's have her train. And she got an additional courage. Okay, my son here. What can he do? Right now, he's zeros across the board. Kid sucks. I can have someone tutor him, which seems pretty useful. Cost me a little bit of gold. Wisdom or discipline, charisma. Let's do this. Let's have Sextus do it. My ambassador has died. Let's have Cornelia pop in. The lighthouse, I don't have the stone to do it. That would be pretty cool, though. It would replace nets, which is not what I want, though. In Capua, let's plop down and get some silver, because, you know, silver. We should be able to do a pretty good job here. We can stun and kill. Barbarians will start to attack me here, and that's, I think, to be expected. We'll get another heal there, and then that guy will run over. And I want to see what's going on in Egypt. All right, my heir. Let's have him study politics. Seems very useful, right? He is also then being tutored as well. Carthage and Egypt are at peace with each other. Makes sense. Okay, I have had a reign of 25 years. How about that? Let's thank the gods. I am blessed. Feels good. To be honest, I deserve this. Let's go for these here, the nets. Let's also use my boy here to do a stun. And let's have this guy flanked. And then we can start to march these guys down. And then my scout. We're in the deserts here, but we have... Nope, we're still in the desert. Thought we'd found something. We're close to the Nile. Alright, Brundisium. Brundisium, what do I want you to do? You're not connected, which is not my favorite thing in the world. We'll do a worker. Capua. Do we go for a settler? I mean, this is pretty good, right? The apprentice acolyte. I can also try and expand some borders. That would probably take away a little bit, though, from what is going on here in Brundisium, so I don't know if I want to do that yet. This would give me some science. I think we're just going to try and basically just settler this thing out. We have a whole bunch of people converting to Roman paganism, which is great. All right, Duke Remus has cursed me. All right. Ignore the curse. You're impious. Oh, I'm impious. All right. Not my favorite. I am a general. I can promote him, make myself even better. I can be swift, or I can be an engineer. All units get 1 fatigue limit, or I do this. We'll upgrade to swift. Let's have myself stun, because then you will get the kill. And plop down on that city site, which is what we want. And then, I mean, at this point, right, these guys need to be here. All right, we have found Egypt. And they are all around right there. The Nile. All right, so this is like West Delta, it's looking like. I'm feeling ill. Oh no. And we have an event. All right, Sextus asks Kaiso to accompany him to the market, while borrowing incurs a young charge to get the best bargains. Haggle or search carefully? Let's haggle, because that will probably improve my diplomacy. Yeah, I get the charisma, and I'm already working on charisma. The Nile Delta, cool. How much of Syria is included is what I want to know. Aquileia has built the worker. Festival seems decent. Let's have them pop out a settler as well. Dinner with rivals, okay. Carthage is doing some stuff. A delegation from Carthage sent to help settle a minor dispute between our two nations. At dinner, one of their party speculates on who could beat the gods of war. They put forward oligarch Umastart, the hero. Cool. General Isis, the extravagant. Man, I'm not charming. Feels bad. Carthage and I are doing well. Hatshepsut. Why is that Hatshepsut? Okay. Basically, I'm making friends with Egypt, and maybe we can, at that point, then get a fight against Carthage. Duchess Amelia has a dog. Be compassionate. That's really good. It's good to be compassionate, kids. Let's get a farm going there. Barley is super good. Let's see if Romulus can get the kill. Nope, can only, doesn't do much. And then, yeah, let's plop these guys down. Same thing here, too. At some point, I will build a ship and take Sicily. Uh-oh, I'm gonna die soon. The grain dole is pretty good. So Capua thrives. I can use the money to influence key nobility or buy food. Let's do a grain dole. That just seems very good. Make my city happy. Happy city is a good city. Let's run up here and try and take that city site while we can. Okay, so this adjacent pastures, and there would be then a pasture here. Yeah, Shrine of Feronia sounds beautiful. We have built some silver. Shrine of Soul per adjacent lumber mill, which then around there I could basically do lumber mills all around, which is pretty good. I would like to help out the ore production there, but yeah, let's do a lumber mill or the Shrine of Soul there. Let's ultimately work that out. I don't think there's, yeah, we can't go up there. The Alps are doing their thing. Greece and I are okay with each other. He doesn't like me just because I am near to him, which, I mean, makes sense, right? I get it. Just trying to get an idea of how much like of Syria there is. Okay, Rome has built another settler, which I ran up there. I can put here, so this is the Shrine of Bellona, if I remember correctly, and then this is an Amazon Colt. So the Shrine of Bellona would give me things per year. We are close to hitting a discontent level, so let's quickly do a festival. Which seems pretty good. Bro, leave me alone. Alright, I am dead. 5 range units, Oracle. I think we'll be able to do some of those. Long live Kaiso the New. Look at him go. Alright. Remus, with the death of other nations, Relema to act as a regent. Nope. Let's release the hostage for peace. Okay, members of the Claudii family argue bitterly with the great merchant Sextus. Claudii demand the formation of a noble trading guild that would grant lower prices and exclusivity. If their demand is not granted, they will refuse to buy. Sextus is shaken by the threats, and he's my merchant. Sounds like a good idea. So we have guilds, which is a law. Every town is happy, all cities are good, but it costs a lot of money to do it. That's fine. We got that, right? Do we go here? The Fabii are going to be upset, and I think that's understandable. So we are going to build that. We're going to get the population, which is awesome. The 5 range units may happen. We'll have to see how stone pans out for us. But we're going to get some good stuff here as a result, I like to think. At this point, if I start cycling through units, I'm just trying to get an idea of what's happening here with the map. So basically this is Syria. Things are going down. Okay, we have a lot of orders to play with. I'm going to hurry production on the festival because it basically will drop me down and end the year. Leonidas is dead. Era of peace has occurred. Nice. We got our population. Very nice. Alright, so their heir is a schemer. The week after, our guards catch a Greek agent who's joined it trying to do this. Let's have the agent disappear. You are suspicious of me. Totally makes sense. My mom. The festival's finished. What do we want? Fabius and Julius have volunteered to fund a festival. Honor those. They ask for wisdom about who to raise up. Let's do the head of every noble family. Everyone should like me then. My aunt, certain scholars invoke the ire of the Fabii, publicly addressing wealth inequality. Hoard so much wealth. I find these concepts, the families would be crossed if I entertained them. Let's listen to his ideas on leadership. I got some wisdom. Fabii don't like me as much. Makes sense. And we have a commander. In recent seasons, calm has settled, free from the devastation of war. Our neighbors a sentiment of hope. Strengthen the ideas of Egypt. And we got another guy. Cool. Julia wants that. Produce 1,000 wood. Holy crap. We'll give it a go. Something tells me it's probably not going to go well. I'm going to park it right there and then fortify. So that is Cyprus. Let's get this. Explorer's cache of jewels hidden deep. What can I get? Oh, we got more money. Nice. Okay, then here is basically Turkey. There's some gold in them thar hills. Slingers seem pretty reasonable to be able to churn out, I like to think, and get those 5 range units. Okay, my mother is dead, and we have completed the oracle. Look at us go, and I'm the architect. And we built that. Very nice. Let's do labor force to be able to connect our things. All right. Consult the Pythia of the Oracle, her prophecy. You have come to my rich temple, but I'm in doubt whether to pronounce you mortal or gods, but I think rather you are a god. Let's proceed with caution, and I am disciplined. We need a new governor of Rome. Let's have my minister do this. Let's also get a new chancellor, or a chancellor while we can. Let's have the judge do it. And then let's build a mine here to increase our military production. Because again, we want those ranged units. Barracks seem quite strong here. Let's get some nets. And then let's just have you sentry. That has already been harvested. Looks like someone's been harvesting quite a bit. Greece is ready to park it in Turkey. It makes a lot of sense. Let's do 1 slinger out here for them. Clodia has converted to Roman paganism. Kaiso. Oh, I am old now. Study politics. I can be a judge or a scholar. Let's be a judge. And judge gives me governor or chancellor. I can hurry projects and specialists with money. That's pretty good. Unfortunately, Rome already has a governor. It feels bad, but it is what it is. The river here, horses, lavender, and that stuff. I mean, where I really want to go, there is ore there. That seems like a pretty good. Lots of lavender in the hills, too. Let's have him go over there. This worker can build some more nets down here. Free promotion. Very nice. I think I like tough. Seems pretty reasonable. And then you can just keep fortifying. We have ourselves a slinger, which will run up here. trying to basically just map out what's going on inside of Turkey. Farmer is decent. I think what we want to do is another slinger though here. Capua is doing well. We don't have a citizen to do anything yet. Can work on, I can't expand the borders quite yet. And again, I don't have citizens though to do this stuff. Let's build another worker. And Greece is already expanding that way. All right. I mean, it makes sense that they would do this. Okay, Dutch Similia is impious. Consort, my aunt in general, has died. The seer has converted to Roman paganism. Very cool. And then my cousin is now head of the Fabii. I don't give a crap about you. Deified king. All right. We can celebrate with festivals, raise a statue to Romulus Jupiter, or fund the cults. Let's raise a statue for him. Does that then pop out as a thing? We are in our pretty cool era of peace. Big fan. I think what we need to try and do is basically let's have this guy. Let's make sure that we keep that city site. This slinger can park it here and wait. This settler can also just chill. And we have a settler down here ready to run and establish a city site there. The barracks is decent, but what I think we want to do here is basically get a triangle of food production for the farm, because we'll get the adjacency. And am I out of orders? Is that why I can't do that? Oh no, I don't have stone. And I can't do a lumber mill yet, can I? Let me look at my research. No. I'll need forestry, so we're going to have to wait for that. I mean, almost everything is going to cost some stuff, huh? It's going to take time. We don't have a lot of wood. In the meantime, then, maybe building a farm even costs wood. Jeez. Oh, I don't have the stuff to do the order. All right, well, we'll pass. It's fine. We built a settler there. We can get the resources from farms and basically expand to take that. Which seems quite good. I didn't realize we had the war up here. Dang, for Mediolanum. That feels bad. Oh well. Greece is no longer happy. Ended our peace. How should we respond? Rome does not grovel. Bro. I want you to sleep for now. You can go take this city site. Fabius still like me. They probably wouldn't like me anymore. Yeah, and then the Fabii would be envious. It makes sense. Where do I go for the Julii? If I look at my families, again, the Fabii like me. I think we give this to the Cloudii. And Salona will build a worker. We're trying our best here to make this happen. I think at this point we basically need to try to... Can't harvest inside a city territory. Is this what I want? No, it needs land consolidation. Dang, okay. Well, we'll build a pasture. And a quarry. The quarry feels bad because this is going to want that stuff, so maybe here. And I build a quarry there. Bro, just fortify. Or sentry, either or. You can now heal. Okay, I think we're going to call it here for the turn. So you'll pass, and then we'll have this slinger run over here. I don't think there's anything for you to do. And so the last thing we'll do here is in Rome. I mean, the farmer's decent, but I think we want to keep moving towards slingers for this stuff to get those range units. So anyways, we're going to call it there for now for this episode. Let me know, if you enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, all of that stuff. But yeah, so this will be our new Old World series, and hopefully we'll be in a position to win this game. And I'll see you next time.